দিয়ে যাও। দিয়ে যাও। What is up, भाई? What is वो क्या हाल चाल? वेलकम टू स्ट्रीम। क्या हाल है भाई लोगों के? तुम लोग मेरे जो स्ट्रीम देख रहा है लाइक कर देना। भाई जो स्ट्रीम पे चैट में भी तो हाई लिख दो, ये पता चले कि देख रहे हो तुम लोग। ठीक है, अभी क्या हो गया? हेलो। क्या हो गया? घूमने क्यों जा रहा है? क्या हुआ? मैसेज डिलीट क्यों कर दिया वही? अच्छा एक हर रोज ये देगा क्या? ये सिलेक्शन कॉन्ट्रैक्ट है ये वाला सिलेक्शन कॉन्ट्रैक्ट है ना? This what this?
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So, it's away we go then.
The Dutch have a great heritage of producing some of the most talented strikers, and this one has it all.
The one and only Marco van Basten.
A score of
Marco
outrageous
van
goals.
Basten.
Have you played against him, Jim?
No, maybe just as well.
Arda Guler. Not
Well, that
Sultan.
had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled
Samuel
out into
Eto'o.
nothing.
What the fuck is this control, brother? Yeah, can you?
Howson. And here's Lopez. Fermin going face-to-face with his great rival. And this is Van Basten.
Nice
Now it's
intercept, man.
Eto'o.
Nice Eto'o.
Now it's
Gullit.
Pullet.
Arey Gullit, brother.
And that was nowhere near his best.
Yeah, Torre. Seedorf.
Seedorf. Now
Eto'o.
it's Eto'o. Now it's
Gullit.
Pullet. He's chosen to go back.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
It's a pretty loose pass.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Gullit
For
क्या
a
कर रहा है
moment you
भाई
felt
बीच
that
में?
was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He's got away. Robertson did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Played down the flank, back into the middle.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's in a great position here. And here's Rijkaard. Real chance! Goal! Milan!
ये क्या गोल खा रहे हो
And
भाई?
Milan have the lead. That was easy, almost too easy.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Milan have fired them. He's going for goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Santos with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, smashing header! That's a half-decent try.
Ferdinand certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Zanetti. Royce is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. And it's Van Basten. And here's Batistuta. Batistuta! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Gone all the way through to the keeper. Santos are looking to go forward now. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half.
क्या है भाई? क्या मतलब क्या
Royce.
करना चाहते
Oh,
हो?
he's burst through. And Royce! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Seedorf.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Played back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Bullet constantly looking for the ball into the box.
ये सबसे घटिया बुलेट खेल रहा है भाई.
And the
चूतिया
half-time
जैसे.
whistle goes. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable.
बुलेट
Keep
परफॉर्म ही
things
नहीं कर
simple,
रहा.
keep the intensity high and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Number 10.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Coming on the field is
Santos
number 8.
really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Mateus can so cleverly bypass the press. Santos do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change.
Eto! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Eto really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. He rises! Goal! Santos are all square. Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up?
Rooney is
I think the
always
boss
my
would be
saviour,
amused.
bro.
Santos grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal
क्या
standing.
तेरा तो
the
स्ट्रॉन्ग
outcome
फुट है ना,
should
फिर भी
all
ऐसे
come
क्यों
down to
पास दे रहा
finishing.
है?
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Rijkaard.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Santos are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Coloer, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
McAllister. This is Batistuta. Oh, it's a foul there right on the edge of the box. Santos present their opponents with
भाई
the
क्या भाई
best possible
बॉल में
chance
टैकल
here.
छूट क्या गेम है बहन का लौड़ा सबसे.
Now, power or placement? Goal! Milan! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
Milan get themselves into the lead. 75 minutes played. And they're back on the ball again. And it's Coloer. That's really well manoeuvred.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Batistuta, and he's got the beating of his man. Takes a shot! And that would have won it.
Batistuta has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
It's their second corner of the game. It's a mighty effort! Oh, should have put that away.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
Oh, super find.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here. This is the time you need that pace.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
He won't be happy with that one. Looking for options for movement. Fermi. And time is up. Santos can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short.
भाई जो मेरे को नहीं पसंद ओपोनेंट वही आता है बहन का लोड़ा फर्स्ट
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Santos.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're up and running.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's...
Goal! Santos!
Go Santos!
And the game springs instantly to life.
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Hit into the middle. Up he goes! Really well taken goal.
ये चूतिया बहन का लगा।
Lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
What a header. Oh, what has happened? And the shots!
चल वो बहन के
Sensational
लारे
from
बाय
Eto!
रॉनी बाय ब्रदर पर बाय बाय
You just know there is no stopping that.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That is lovely. Seedorf, Coloer, and a chance!
अरे यार मिस कर दिया भाई
Good
ये
effort, he got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummel
ब्रदर रॉनी ब्रदर
was
वेलकम टू स्ट्रीम क्या हाल चाल
exasperating.
नहीं रे
Roberto Carlos gets over and intercepts. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He won't be happy with that one. And that's gone loose. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. No way through. Out to the left it goes. He's got away. He's had a shot! They want to be quick to recover this.
हेलो टेक द शॉल व्हाट टेक द शॉल
Great ball, and he's in here.
अरे यार इधर घूमने का
Iniesta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Knocks it into space. Alexander-Arnold receives it in a wide position. Cleared away. Rummenigge with the clearance. Now it's Eto. Now it's Seedorf. Iniesta makes the interception. Coloer going face to face with his great rival. He's gone for goal! They've
This is
scored!
fucking Rummenigge bro
And there's the goal they've been looking for. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
डबल
That has
टच क्यों नहीं
changed
ले
the
रहा है गुलिट का
dynamics
अच्छे
somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Added time.
Coloer. Darwin. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Not the most accurate pass. Seedorf. And we've reached half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen
And
enough to
now,
indicate that
please
the
turn
opposition
towards the
can come
screen
out in
for
the
a
second
special
half and
presentation
improve
featuring
to
our
that
guest
degree.
performance today.
Well, that has been
जल्दी से
a
स्टार्ट कर दो भाई
goal-blessed
क्रॉस पे
half.
हमारा है
It
भाई
is
क्रॉस पे
3-1.
कर ही जा रहा है चूतिया इंडो का काम ही एक ही है बस क्रॉस करो दोनों बुलेट हेडर रख दो भाई और क्रॉस करते जाओ भाई
Substitution for Belgium. Number 21, Darwin Núñez.
Here we go again
Number
then.
18, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Santos looking to pass their way through.
बहुत अर्ली पास हो गया.
That's a simple one for the keeper.
Serge Gnabry. Coming on the field.
Owen
Number 7,
threads one in. Oh, that's a key interception.
Number 9, Owen.
Yaya Toure.
Number 8, Messi. Number 11, Rafinha.
Rafinha, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Carvajal just loves. He's won and Hullet!
And goal it.
Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are pulling clear here. One sweeping move executed
भाई
with
थोड़ा
deadly
मतलब लेट आ रहा है
efficiency.
ना.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter
अगर
attack
इसने
like
चेंज
that,
नहीं
it's
किया
like
तो
walking into a sucker punch
ये
and
मारने
they're
की जरूरत
dazed.
नहीं. मैं कनेक्ट करके ये करना पड़ेगा फिर. तो लेट हो रहा है. फिर जो देखते स्ट्रीम को लाइक कर देना. क्या क्या करना चाहता है भाई, सोच कर दे. तो ये नहीं खेलना है तो कॉर्पोरेट मार सकता है.
So now the difference is 3. Carvajal
That dugout has had some relief at least.
could be danger here.
That's going in strongly.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it. And it's Roberto Carlos. There's the delivery.
Oh,
Ah.
that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Rijkaard. Rafinha. Belgium finding their passes. Messi. That is good alertness. Nicely shaped ball. Rummenigge. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. That's been cut out. Well played. Hullet. Oh, well measured. And the finish!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Thuram. Just about up to 75 minutes. Now it's Hullet. Looking for the run. Iniesta. And it's Hullet. And this is Eto'o. That's an excellent interception. Adams. And it's Carvajal. It's a throw-in.
हाँ पता है, तो गेम ही काट देगा. गेम नहीं काटा भाई. क्या करना क्या चाहता है भाई.
And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball, and sometimes he'll go direct from back to front.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, just skips. Oh, shooting chance! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Saliba. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Neymar is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. And it's Gullit. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, now here's an interesting match. It's bounced back off the post.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's a sharp little ball here. Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
Can he get it through? Saliba gets it away. And we have our very first corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now they can spring out of defence. Played into space. Now Kay's having a shot! He's got a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them. Eto'o really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
He's in a great position
2
here.
minutes has been indicated.
Rijkaard. Rummenigge. And the first half is done. Some first half thoughts?
Santos really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
रोबोटो कर लो तेरी माँ की चूत भाई
Substitution for
तूने जो दो
Manchester
बार हगा है ना
United.
भोसड़ी के
Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Here we go again then.
Number 10.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Baggio. Number 16, Fermin.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Fermin. And this is Luis Suarez. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Fermin will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
क्या
And he's
क्या
quick to snatch it back.
क्या भाई तुम लोग
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Saliba. Manchester United looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of bowlers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Fermin and Mateus. And it's Baggio. Now it's Luis Suarez. And he's chosen to go back. Coloer.
Manchester United have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Saliba. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
क्या खेल रहे हो भाई तुम लोग
Santos
एक
are
पास ढंग की
certainly
नहीं दे
now
रहे
looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
Bastoni. Manchester United finding their passes. It's Luis Suarez! Oh, crossbar! Coloer, nicely aimed pass.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Mateus, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Passing is crisp and sharp. And that's it. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit. And those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today.
And a quick reminder today.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the
Hello,
camaraderie.
everybody, and welcome
The
to
fans have
today's
pulled out
match.
all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And we're underway. Well, Germany, of course, do have a history of producing truly outstanding all-round footballers, and Joshua Kimmich, I suppose, is the
What?
closest thing we have these days to one of those past greats. Can he finish? There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Santos are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And it's Rijkaard. Oh, that's a very... Rummenigge! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Eto. Great vision. That looks a good ball through. Rummenigge! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, what has happened here?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Kukçu, who's on a run down the left wing. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Knocks it into space. It's a goal kick. Kukçu, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Kaka. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now it's Batistuta. Ferdinand makes the interception. Eto showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Eto. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Eto was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, that's a key interception. Well timed, excellent interception. Seedorf is a perfect combination of brain and brawn.
Santos certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
And here's Kaka. Played out wide. Coloer. Has a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Santos really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Lovely ball and a real chance now. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Rummenigge. Now that tries a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant
ये
save.
सब
Kaka
वो वो लोग
actually
मारते हैं
didn't
भाई
do
तब
an
गोल हो
awful
जाता
lot
है
wrong, to
बहन
be honest.
Santos with the corner, there first. And it's been taken short. And this is Eto. Nice control. Liverpool are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Maldini attempts a clearance.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
The most accurate pass. And it's Kaka. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, good take in a good area. Dealt with nicely by the defence. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Irwin picks it up out wide. Elects to cross.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Kaka absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Kaka. Now who's going to be first to this?
Santos really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Kimmich.
That was lovely, that.
He's a sharp little ball here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Eto. Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. Batistuta. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking for the run.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Pass somewhat off target. Batistuta. Griezmann. And this is Batistuta. And here's Griezmann. Cross in, looks like a good one. And time is up. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
And a quick reminder today,
And
everybody,
after all of
to
that,
make
Jim,
sure
what do you
that
think?
दो मैच ही
Well, the
गंदा
way
गया
the
भाई
manager
बहुत
has stormed
Thank
down the
you for your
tunnel lends
cooperation.
itself
Shooty
to
up
an
by
almighty
Bosri game.
telling off for such a timid, docile display.
भाई जो जो ये स्ट्रीम को देख रहा है भैया लाइक कर देना इस बार मैच बहुत ज़्यादा ड्रॉ हो रहे हैं भाई मेरे।
And we're underway. Well, 2014-15 certainly provided some terrific highlights for Lionel Messi's career showreel. Many claimed it was his best season ever. He did, of course, win the treble, and Jim, it doesn't get a whole lot better than that.
Well, one of the pinnacles of his club career, Peter.
And what stood out for you?
His performance against Madrid's other team was just stunning, especially when you look back that they played him 6 times the previous season and didn't win once. So he just took them apart with his usual ruthless efficiency.
And he was quick to react. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And that was very necessary. Eto. Oh, that's a key interception. Messi. Van Bronckhorst is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Oh, there's a probing ball. And claimed it back swiftly. Rummenigge. Messi. This is Messi. A header! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Rui Costa really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Norway applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
No, that was never going to make it. Pull it.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
It's a good run down the right. Rummenigge. No way through. Ferdinand. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. It's played through for him. Oh, and the finish! Superb goal!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Norway are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Chance! He scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here. but there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And the shots! It's a goal! And the second half is off to a flyer! And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
We have got ourselves a game here.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Bullet being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Santos needed that, they really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern. Santos really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Rummenigge. And that's caused a worry or two. And we have our very first corner.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Played out towards the right wing. Looking for the run. It's a pretty loose pass. Maldini. Yaya Toure. Santos finding their passes. He is starved of space and time.
तो डबल टच क्यों नहीं हो रहा?
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Yaya Toure. Oh, outsmarting him this time. Always onto this. He's beaten the last man. Can he finish? And he hits the net. And
लॉन्ग बॉल
surely
काउंटर
that
खेल रहे
does
पता
it.
नहीं भाई मेरे
Perfect
डिफेंस
time,
इतना ऊपर से बैठ के
decisive
क्यों रहता है?
strike. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
बहुत ज़्यादा ऊपर बैठता है भाई मेरा डिफेंस पता नहीं भाई हैप्पी
Substitution in
है
progress.
ये फॉर्मेशन नहीं चल रहा भाई अभी.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application.
It's Eto'o! It's in! Back to within one! Interesting! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes. Norway can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Shot could be on. David Villa could move up a gear here.
Added
Oh,
minutes
good
has been
read.
indicated.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cruyff. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here.
हो गया भाई औकात में आ गया.
Schmott. That's that, the end. Santos were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Santos against Manchester United.
Colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're up and running.
I think when it comes to pace and finishing of the highest order, there's someone down there who always stands out.
Yeah, no prizes for guessing.
It's Sheva, Andrei Shevchenko, poacher, predator and punisher.
Can he get on the end of this? Kaka. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Yaya Toure. And it's Batistuta. Toure makes the interception. Rummenigge. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well read, and the danger is averted.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Batistuta, and he shoots! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And it's McAllister. And Batistuta! Batistuta! Utterly brilliant! A finish of true class! Manchester United take the lead. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Manchester United have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced.
That could spell trouble. Goes for a shot! He scored!
भाई क्या गोल खा रहा हूँ गंदा गंदा
Incredible spell. They are flying. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to...
Just the goalkeeper to beat. Oh, shooting chance! And yes, it's there! As simple as you like. The outcome utterly inevitable.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Santos get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Delicate ball. Chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Shevchenko is offering a wry smile there.
Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Oh, that's fabulous. Kaka. Can he get it through? Maldini. Seedorf is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. And this is Forlan. Forlan! And for a moment, time stood still.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Santos finding their passes. And we hit half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football. And it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to...
Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round.
Forlan! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Now, can they get him away? That is good pressure, just hounded
इस
him
बार
off
फाउल
it.
नहीं है.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. That pass has been well intercepted. Rummenigge. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay for? Shoots! Oh, split-second reaction.
Mateus clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Santos with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Seedorf with the short one. And he's there to belt it away. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And that has been cleared. Opts to play it back. Oh, good-looking ball. Vermeer. Well timed, excellent interception. Searching pass he's played there. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Kaka plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And it's Kaka. Bruno Fernandes. Vermeer. That's a cute ball. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Now it's Forlan. Batistuta. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's
क्या
there.
पासिंग है भाई ये.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a shade optimistic. Santos must do something here, and very quickly.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Kaka, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, no half measures from here.
There will be 1
Engages
minute added
and
time.
forces him off the ball. Looking to play him in. And that is that. Santos perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more.
क्या है भाई, क्या दिक्कत है भोसड़ी के. आ गया भाई बस
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Milan.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs
Sit,
loud
Bolu,
and
sit.
proud. The tone for this game
Naki,
is
sit.
well and truly set. So off we go then.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
Looking to play him in. Good ball, good take. Now it's Azar. Elects to cross. Ferdinand gets good distance on it. Looking for options. And the finish! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Nesta gets it away, and it's Azar. Seedorf. Santos have the chance to go the other way.
sit.
Kaka. It's Hullet. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And there's green grass ahead of him. Robson is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Now it's Shevchenko, and here's Hullet. And Hullet! Hullet! Beyond special! What
Good girl.
That is a gem! An absolute gem! And Santos take the lead. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Toure deals with that comfortably. It's a throw-in. That's been drilled in. Real chance! And it's in!
ये कैसा है भाई कुछ भी है
All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if